Greeted by the ringing of church bells, the Catholic Charities, the diocese, and the city of McAllen take their shovels and symbolically break ground on a new $2 million permanent shelter. The new facility, meant to accommodate the growing number of immigrant families that have flooded the border since 2014.
Since that day to now, we've helped way over 65,000, almost close to 70,000 immigrant people who have come through the valley asking for help.
The current shelter is over capacity. Adults sit and stand outside, and children make a playground out of this parking lot. The cost to run such a non-stop operation keeps mounting. Some are covered by donations, while the city has footed nearly $500,000 alone. That money has not been reimbursed.
If we didn't have what we're doing now with the Catholic Charities and supporting that, the people will be walking around this neighborhood.
Mayor Jim Darling hopes the surge will die down soon, but as long as the current rhetoric in Washington continues, he argues, there will be gridlock on the fronts of border security and immigration reform. Then there's the cartel and gang violence in Central America. Kevin Martir left El Salvador after his sister was killed, he says. Family members in Los Angeles helped the 18-year-old pay his way here. Martir says that as long as poverty and violence persist, people like him are going to seek the American dream. The situation has not only created a need for a new shelter, but a new temporary processing facility 20 miles east, which Homeland Security has begun to build. And now the Department of Health and Human Services says they are reallocating $167 million in federal funds to assist operations at the border. Despite the promise, border Congressman Henry Cuellar says $750 million already appropriated by Congress to the State Department last year to help Central America has not been dispersed. And the McAllen City Mayor, along with other local, state, and federal officials, are to meet with Texas Senator Ted Cruz for a security roundtable here tomorrow, where immigration and federal reimbursement to border communities like McAllen are expected to be discussed. In McAllen, near the Texas-Mexico border, Oscar Margain reporting.